Michigan State Spartans, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Spartans will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Colorado's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The Buffaloes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team, and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield.
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. And the Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He's got him. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. He's looking downfield to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
Got his man on the right. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. So Michigan State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front, because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
The Spartans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. He wastes no time and comes out throwing, setting up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Working that left side now. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Dobbs. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Buffaloes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado. He'll try to tack on one more. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Unloads to the right. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Here's the handoff. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Snagged out of the air.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They're going to pass on the field goal. They're still looking for 6 in this situation. Going for 6. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. Lowers those pads. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Grab behind the line. It's Cole. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Spartans will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground. There he goes. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To the ground, he's got it again. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Past the 1st down marker and still running. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Buffaloes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Quick strike complete. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Buffaloes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
2nd down, he'll throw it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. He might want another play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. He wants it all. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
He wants to throw it. Looking for the goal line. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the Spartans are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. On the move. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Here comes the hurry up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
I think he misread that one totally. Probably better off to leave it with the back. Instead, he gives up the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's going for it all. Intercepted deep in his own end. Return takes it down to the 27-yard line as this defense is hungry for turnovers. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. Got room at the 35. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense, but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
He's got an open man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Spartans are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He's looking deep. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Touchdown, Bucks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. He's taking some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 3rd down coming up after that completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Johnson. They'll immediately call timeout. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the quarterback hung up 2 and sacked at the 12. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch at the 45. And the returner will be brought down. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practice this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Hauls it in. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots, and they're being aggressive, throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like, this offense When I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now.
Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Red pass, it's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Spartans want to crank the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Out of the shotgun on third down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to buy time. Now he's going to throw back to the middle. Makes the grab on the shot. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Makes the grab on the left. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and goal. Makes the grab. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Looking to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Wants to throw again. He's got him in the flat. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. From the gun, running back gets the give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Creates a little room. Turning it on. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 22.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback up on.
Complete to the left. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and the ball's free in the backfield. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Hey, you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise, and the defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go, make the play, make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover in the backfield.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Got enough for the first down. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really
breaks into the open. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Under fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking for the score. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. Here we go on 4th and goal, ground to cover. They want to throw it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive and that can win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And there's 2 thought processes when I'm a defense and I got them backed up is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting the sack, now putting them in a bad situation backed up close to their own end zone.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now the play fake. Unloads it left. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. And the Buffaloes are rolling down the field. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Ball squirts free.
Great job by this defense. Down, not quitting. They gave up some yards. The offense got in the red zone, but the most important part of the field, they came up big, forces the fumble, and get the touchback.
Rushes on him.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Spartans decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left. But, man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Give him 88 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Slithers into space. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. The Buffaloes have pushed it inside the 20. To the ground with the back. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. They'll run for it. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Off play action on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. At the 35, he's loose. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
That's caught. It's Cole. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back was one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And the Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Slings it downfield. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. After this, it'll be a wrap. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball is caught in the back of the end zone, but the officials are signaling incomplete. He was out of bounds. When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten. At this point, you've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here.